Alright, here we go. What was I doing? This? Yeah, one more of these. Alright. Cool. We're encrypted. That's vanilla. That's modulo. Okay. Oh, and if it's modulo, that means it's either 0, 1, or 2. Alright, that's a D. That's vanilla. That's vanilla. That's area. Okay, that's cross. G. Alright. What else we get? This? Nope. Okay. So that's all the immediate, obvious information that we get here. Okay. There's a modulo. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1. These three together must take up 0, 1. Oh no, this has 3 as an option. Dang it. Okay. That doesn't work then. But G, okay. So the question is, if anything other than one of these three is 0, then these have to be 1, 2, 3, like that, right? So, is that a thing that could happen? Let's say that, like, A is 0, alright? Then we get G1, F2, E3, right? If G is 1, okay, E has to be 3. So first of all, you get this. Second of all, you get that. What is F? F is this and its deviation, and it has 3 in it. So E cannot be 3, which means, because if E's 3, that forces 3 on the F, which it can't be. Alright, cool. So that means these 3 have to take up 0, 1, and 2. So that means nothing else is allowed to be 0, 1, or 2. Isn't it beautiful? Okay. Furthermore, oh no, okay. These 3 together, no. Alright, can't do anything similar with that then, unfortunately. Furthermore, since the F completely encapsulates this E, F must be greater than E, and specifically by 1. So F must be greater than E, and therefore E cannot be 2. That means F has to be 2. Okay. And that means E is 1, because it needs 1 more in here. Yes, okay. And then G is 0. Alright. And if that's 0, then we get this, and now, alright. This is a 2 modulo, which, alright, cool. Okay. 2 vanilla, 2 deviation. C, D, deviation. Right. Alright, so what does this mean? B and H are the only things... Oh, no, never mind. Well, okay, no, I'm wrong. Okay. Okay, this is a bit of a strange situation. Alright. Area... vanilla. Okay. So if this is 5, it makes all of these mines, which covers this, and it puts 3 in range of this 2, which means it would have to be a 5, and so both of those would have to be mines, right? So then we have 2 on this A. This has 2 already, it needs a 3rd. Specifically, only 1/3, that is. And this A, okay, D will take up 5, and this has 2 on it already. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much, does it? No. Okay. Now, we know that there has to be exactly 1 within those 2 squares because of this one vanilla. So this C, which has to be 3 or greater, needs to have something up here, at least one thing up there. Now this 1, 2, it already has a 1. So it can at most have 2 more mines, right? So this C... Oh, C can't be 6. Because 6 would be all of these, but that's not possible because that puts 2 in here, which would kill that. So C can't be 6, and that means B and H have to cover the 6 and 7, so they cannot be anything other than those. Okay. Does B appear on the board anywhere? Yes, it does. Right here, it's an area. Okay. That's rough. Now, this is kind of limited in its scope a little bit by the 0 modulo, but I don't know. Okay. Apparently a lot of things are happening at this point. And by the fact that this is 5, I think we know one of these. for example, let's say A is 5. Then we have this going on, right? This forces this to happen. Yes, okay. This now can only have one more of its... Only one more within here, which means the C is capped now at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not helpful. Alright. This 0 modulo can only have one more here. Ah, and that means that this D... Oh, it can't be 5, because it never could be anyway. Alright. But this B now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow. That puts 8 on the B area, and now it's over. Crazy, dude. Alright. So will something similar happen if D is 5? If D is 5, we get that, right? And then this will happen. And this 2 modulo is going to be all like this. And now the 0 modulo is going to be like, well, neither of those can be now. And this B is like, oh, the most mines I can get is 5. Like, that's the biggest area it can get in, which is not enough, because it needs 6 or 7. And so that's not allowed either. So that means C is 5, and that means 1, 2, 3, that's gone, this is here. And if this is gone, this can only have one more mine in its spots. So, well, no, I don't think that tells me much, does it? But okay, so if this is a mine, then both of these are not. No, that doesn't really say much, does it? I don't think so. What about this? Then A has to be 3? Yeah. And D has to be 4. Which would force this in. And also this. Now the 0 has enough. There we go. And this 2 vanilla is also like that. Okay. This 1 modulo now has 2 mines on it, so it needs 4. So 2 of those 3 have to be... Okay, whatever. Let's just mark them. And then we have the alternative situation going on, potentially. Wait, there's probably more than one branch that I have to look at with this. Yeah. Okay. So we're looking at this at this point. Now let's say that ain't it. Now, A is at most 4. D is at least, well, okay. Let's look at the D equals 4 situation here. That would mean all of these. And then this is gone. And so is this, so both of these are in. Okay, that's kind of interesting. These are both gone. Oh, that's not allowed. You can't have this. Because it would... The B can only have 5 at most, but it needs 6 or 7 because of the way the encryption board is laid out. And so, that's not possible, actually. Which means that in this circumstance, D must be 3, and A must be 4. In which case, all 3 of these are mines. And... D is 3. I know one of these 2, but I don't know which one. This, if both of these are, no, it's fine. So, for sure, we have that. Alright. There's another hidden gem somewhere, apparently. Okay. So, Oh. Only one of these can be missing, right? No, the D is 3. Yeah, because it has 4 and it needs to put 3 mines in those 4 spots. So at most one of these can be missing, which means there will be 2 mines here out of these 3, which will always kill this square from the 0 modulus. And this will always be a mine regardless of it. So we have a mine here, I'm going to say square there. It says DAD. What do you know? It's dad. Alright. Let's just... Nope, it doesn't tell me anything like that. Okay, well, this one modulo means there can only be 1 mine in those 3 spots, right? Okay, this D is vanilla. Now, so I guess there's kind of 2 situations we can look at here. Well, one in which this is a mine, right? And that forces these 2 to be gone, which forces the A to be 3 and the D to be 4, right? That's what we're looking at. Alright. And then, in that case, both of these are mines, which means this one modulo is like, nope. And now, the D vanilla. D is 4 in this case, so it would need both of these. This is A deviation, it's a 3. It has 2 already. But this D deviation would be 4. Oh. Ah. The A has to be bigger than the D. Because, yeah. The squares in range of the D are a subset of the squares in range of the A. Indeed, they're both deviation? Yes. Okay, so therefore, A is 4, D is 3. There is a mine exactly there. That kills both of those. This now, oh, it's a 4 anyway, so that does this, and now we get all this stuff happening. Alright, cool. Okay. You need exactly 1 more here, but this one needs 2 more, so there is 1 there, and therefore those are gone. And now this needs just 2 more in the region, which, yeah, can't really get much specifics on. This B, okay, so. If this is not a mine, then this has to be size 7. The only way for it to go is this way, but this 4 vanilla would be like, oh, now this is cut off, and you only get 5. So, like, this has to be a mine. And that means the 1 modulus is that, which means that's a mine there. Okay, 5 deviation, alright, got him. Okay, let's just click this, just cause. And then that's there, and this, yep, okay, sure. What? Oh, here. Okay. Alright. Got him. Alright, here we go. The final frontier. Well, not the final frontier, because the final frontier is probably like this or something, where we do all this stuff down here. Encrypted liar. Both of them at the same time, which sounds nuts, kind of. But I guess it's just like an encrypted board is there, but it also is a liar board at the same time. So it makes things lying, and also everything's encrypted, which... that should be interesting. I'm not sure that I actually played that very much. Alright, so we have horizontal. We are encrypted. Okay. This is a 1. Modulo. Which, since it only has access to 3 squares, makes it basically a 1 vanilla. Now, if this were a mine, it would force that to be as well. Because of, the thing. You know. Horizontal. But that would make 2 on the 1, which is not allowed, so you're dead. Also, horizontal, like, this doesn't have anything next to it, so, okay. These D's are deviations, which means the overlap is here. The ones in range of this one are a subset of the ones in range of that one, so the ones that are outside of the range of this one, but in this one, cannot be mines. That's an AP cross, so that tells me that, alright. Only one of these 2, which, okay, fine. Which means these are either both are mines or both of them are not mines, I think. Is it possible for it to have one and the other? One a mine and the other not, right? Then, oh, it could be like a 2-0. If it's a 2-0, that'll do it. Okay. It's possible. Alright, I see you. What are the D's? Something around here I have to figure out? Really now? That's interesting. Okay, well, wait. No. No, not even. That's weird. Could this be a 2-1? Yeah, it can be a 2-1. It can be a 2-1 just fine. It can also be a 0-2, so like every combination is possible. So we ain't gotta worry about that crap. Oh, hello. Horizontal says that you're not allowed to be mine. Okay. Oh, horizontal says that those either both have to be or have to both not be. So actually, yeah, you can't have one without the other because that would violate the horizontal rule, which I should have thought of earlier, but I did not. Okay. Now, this means that either this is a 0-1 or a 1-2. I mean, furthermore, this is mine, right? This is either 0-1 or 1-2. 0-1 or 1-2. So what this means is that one of these has to be 1 no matter what. Okay, so nothing else is allowed to be a 1. And second of all, this has to be mine. But what's the last thing? Yeah, no, this has to be mine, that's all. Okay. This is B. It's vanilla. It has 4 squares available. This modulo, okay, that does this. Now B cannot be 0. And also they're 1-2, yeah. Alright. Oh, these have to be an even number. Because these both come in pairs because they're cut off there to have buddies. So D could not be 3, and that's what I should have been able to conclude last round. Okay. I get it now. This is vanilla. This is cross. Oh, if D is 4, that would force B to be 3, so D can't be 4 either. Okay. If B is 1, that would force D to be 0, which is allowed. But if D is 2, that would force B to be 2. In which case A is 1, and like that's also fine. Okay. What is it saying about 4 squares? Not provable. B could be 2, and that would force D to be 0, actually. Oh. So if D is 2, it would force another one on the B, which would make B 2, but they can't both be 2. So actually, that's what it is. Alright. 5 root 2 product. Okay, that just... Okay, I mean, I guess. If that's the way you want it. Alright, 1 plus root 2 product. Lying, obviously. So it's a root 2. It's 4 area. That's 1 product, which, yeah, just does that. Okay. And you're telling me... Well, at least one of these has to be. But if this is a mine, it makes 3 here, thereby... Wait. Connected. Oh, okay. So if this is a mine, it would force that to be a mine, else it would make a triangle here, but even if that's a mine, it still makes a thing that's not a rectangle, so like there's no way. And furthermore, that can't be either, and that means this says that that has to be a mine. And since this has to be a 4, there has to be enough... Ooh, but like if this is a mine, then that can't be. And then if that's a 4, it would have to be like this. And that would isolate it completely, so this isn't allowed, which means that has to be a mine. And now this has to have exactly 3 mines in its zone. Because this 4 area is honest, yes, okay. And for it to do that, it needs to go straight. Yeah, because it needs to be a rectangle, and only 3x1 rectangles would be allowed, and therefore this cannot be a mine, because it would kill both of those. So, yes, okay. And then this has to go either 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Now, if, so let's just assume it goes this way. Then this happens, these are all gone, and this is gone. And now this is trapped, so goodbye. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you just revealed yourself to be a liar, and so did you. And you, Right, okay. 1c squared. Oh, what? It should be possible for this to be honest, right? If this is honest, then this is a liar, forcing this to be a mine. Ah, but that would force that to be a liar, which makes that open, and now this mine's trapped. So you have to be lying. And so do you. Okay. This is a 1 now. Which means if this is a mine, it would be trapped. So that's the one that has to be a mine. Both of these are gone. And now, fill in. Alright. Right now, segment and we're unencrypted. Okay. 1 modulo. So this is a legit 1. And it's segment. So if this is a mine, it kills both of those and those, forcing A to be up. That's not allowed. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, this could just be 0, 0. How did I not even think about that? What? What? No, that's not what I meant to click, you little... but I guess the point is, if this is a mine, it would kill... What would it kill? Oh, it would kill both of these because of the 1. And this would be gone, and then this would have to be a mine. Oh, but then the A is 1, but then the E is also 1, and that's not allowed. Wow. The A and the E together make some very strange things happen. Okay. Now. So if this is a mine, that means the E is 1, and that has to happen, and then the A is 0, so this has to happen. This is 1 product? Yeah, okay. 2 modulo. Alright. Furthermore, oh, that forces this to be a mine and that not to be, right? Okay. So let's mark that and see what happens. Now the alternative is that this is not a mine, and therefore this is. That makes the A 1 and the E 0. We should kill both of these. And the A has to be 1, so it's like this, and then this is gone, then this is a mine. Okay. So that tells me 1, 2. Two safe squares. What? Hello? Oh, okay. This is a 2 modulo. Then if this isn't a mine, it would force those 2 to be, which would kill all of this, which would violate the 1 product at that point. So, like, we can conclude this in this situation. Like, of all things, but, you know, okay, that, alright. So we have this and this, surely. But am I missing something else here? Yeah, these are one or the other. These are either both or neither. This is like a thing or not a thing. And what? Like, huh? Oh, I mean, first of all, we can do this, obviously. But, what? Oh, if this is a mine, it kills all of that, thereby killing that. So, yeah, bye. Oh, and that means that this isn't one that, like, both of these are, but whatever. Okay. That's E, it's area. E is either 0 or 1, so that's just like E is a mine or it's not. This is a deviation. Ah. So if E is 1, it would force A to be at least 1 as well. So that means E actually has to be 0 and A is 1. So you're there, you're there. And now this says that one of these two has to be a mine, but only one of them can be, and that means that one has to be mine. And now that's 0, that's 1, so that gives me all this information. I'm just going to do that, and now this has to be here, and one more. If this isn't 1, it kills that as well, which violates the 2, so that has to be 1. Alright, gotcha. Alright, that told me that much, which means this has to be mine, which now, okay. Cool. Next one, 6x6. Encrypted flowers. Okay. We're encrypted. But we're flowers. So if this a mine, then we need something that's 2 root 5 distance away, which is how far now? Hold on. 1, 2. Okay, that's square root of 5. I need twice that distance. So here or here. One of those two squares. Everything closer has to die. Yes. I am somewhat suspicious about this situation. Well, it looks like we'd need that, then. And this needs a buddy. Interesting. Yeah, no, that seems possible. But you know what isn't? I think it's this. Because if we have a root 2 here, that means the thing I need as to multiply that by to get to root 5 is the square root of 10. But this guy needs a buddy. And the closest thing it has is the square root of 5, which is not far enough away. And so that's not allowed. Okay, square root of 2. So if this is a mine, that's root 5, then it needs... Well, that kills all of this. And this guy needs something in here or here. Okay, that actually works. Yeah, that actually just works. Okay. But obviously if this is the case, it would kill, like, everything around... Yeah, okay. So these are gone. Alright. Okay, that D area. Alright. So if D is 1... Say D is 1. Okay. That would mean that has to be mine, because area, right? Then that has to not be, because area. And that means this D needs a mine here. And now this square root of 2 is all like, well, I have my root 2, but now I need a 1. So it would have to be that one. But that would be root 5 times 2, which actually works for this one as well. Okay. But we can't have another 2 because that's closer than root 5. So this is now gone. That would force the F to be a 1, which is not allowed. So, there's that. If D is 2, then we get this situation, which is going to do this, and then F is 0, and that seems to be perfectly acceptable. Okay, if D is 0, then what do we get? We get 0, 0. These are all gone. Yeah. So this root 2 is like, okay, I need that to be a mine. Okay. And this 2 root 5 is like, well, I need something 2 distance away to go with this root 5, so it has to be that. So that means F can't be 1 either, actually, as it turns out. So you either get both of these or both of those, and nothing really in between. But I guess in either case, these are not mines. Indeed. this one just kills those. Okay. Oh, D and F have to be 0 and 2, so that means anything else is not allowed to be 0 or 2. Okay. Those are the only two things I have information on. Isn't that nice? Okay. What? Oh. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, geez. My reasoning was way off. Hold on. If. Wait, what? If D was 2, it would force all of these to. Oh, which would violate area. Okay, okay. Fair enough. I just miscalculated a little bit, but alright. Fine. This can't have another buddy. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I guess the 2 root 10 has the 2 root 2 and a root 5, which multiplies to square root 2 times the square root of 10. Alright, E deviation. Alright, E was, we don't know what E is. Right, okay. E deviation as well. E area. E is, okay. Alright, so if B is 1. Oh, wait, no, wait. If B is 1, it would force E to be at least 3. But if E is at least 3, then it would put at least 2 inside the range of the B. So B can't be 1. Now if E is 1, B would have to be at least 3. Which means it cannot put any more than 1 inside of these 3. Nor within those 2, but if it has to have 3. Okay. Well, if B is 5, it fills all those in, which makes the E also 5. So I think that's just ridiculous. Okay. If B is 4, it has to put... Wait. Oh, wait. It had 6 in range, but... Yeah, okay. It'd make at least 5 on the B, on the E anyway. Because even if that one wasn't... Yeah, these would all be, like, connected in some fashion. Like, if that wasn't a mine, you still get that L like that. If that's not a mine, you still get this and then that T. If that's not a mine, you get this 4. Oh, but that would put... Wait. You could get 4? Hold on. Wait, no. This, what would it do? Oh, it would put 4 on the E. And then the 5th one would have to go there, but that puts... That can only allow 3 on the E. Okay, so yeah. My reasoning was a little bit sketch, but it worked out anyway. Okay. Could be before. If B is 4, 2 of these spots have to be missing. E is either 1 or 3. Let's try E as 1.
Sam, for that beach thing.
Then like hypothetically, if this is a thing, it's a 1, so it would kill all of those, which now kills the B. So yeah. So this is gone, so that has to be it, and that has to be the only one, and therefore these 3 have to be in. But that puts 2 on this E, so E can't be 1 in that circumstance, it would have to be 3. Okay. So if E is 3 and B is 4. E is 3. E is 4. So let's say this isn't a mine, then that has to be because of the E. Then also, wait, oh, wait. Yeah, B is 4. Okay, so then the E down here would also demand these are all mines. Now, there's only one more mine in this B zone, so if this is a mine, that can't be, but then this only has 3. Wait, that's the right amount. Okay. So actually, and if that is a mine, then that can't be. Okay, so actually this is the exact arrangement that it needs to be in that circumstance. Assuming that this is not a mine. But what if it is? We can try assuming that this isn't. Being like, okay, we need 4 connected to this, which will be in the B zone. Which means, there's, no, okay. Hold on, this needs 2 more. So if that doesn't mine, then both of these are, and then the 4th, okay, so actually this has to be a mine. So that means one of these 2 has to not be. But it could be either one, so, I mean, we're getting this, regardless. Yeah, I can't really conclude much, can I? Okay. But maybe what I can tell is, okay, let's just say E is 1 in general. Does that do anything for us? If E is 1, only one of those can be mines. And if the B is 3, it's going to force all 3 of those. Yeah, okay, well, first of all, if this is a mine, this E area kills those 3, thereby forcing both of these to be. And that puts 2 in this E, so that's not allowed. But if that's not allowed, then that's a mine, and that's the only one for that E, and then this B is like, okay, well, I need to put at least 2 mines in these 3 squares, which means the only solution is for this to happen, and then one of those 2 to be mine. Which is possible. Oh wait, does it violate flowers? Oh, it violates flower. Oh my gosh. Because if E is 1, yeah, E can't be 1, because it only has dark squares next to it, and the dark squares will need a buddy, and if they have a buddy, that would make the E 2. So that's something, alright? So you're gone. You're out of here. Alright, that means E and B have to trade off between 3 and 4. That means A and C cannot be those things. Okay, so now I should have been thinking about the flowers rule with all that other stuff, because, like, okay, imagine, what did I do? I assumed that, like, B was 4 or something, and be like, alright, so E is 3, and now it's like, alright, let's assume that, like, this isn't the mine, and then that forced this, didn't it? Just from the B and E considerations, it forced that. Well, yeah, it forced these 3, and then, yes. But this has 2 buddies, so that's actually a contradiction. So therefore, this is a mine. This can only have 1 buddy. And if you can have, wait. Ooh, okay. It can, wait, oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, if the B is 4, can I actually fit 4 in those 6 squares while satisfying flowers? That's a question. Right, so like if this is a mine, then you can only have 1 of those 2 be a mine as well, right? But if it isn't, then you need all 5, or 4 out of those 5, which you cannot have these 4 together, so that kills one of them. Okay, so you could do something like this, but that would make both of them 4, which is not allowed either. So if B is 4, that has to be a mine. Now it needs a buddy. Like if this is a buddy, it kills both of these. The E has to be 3 in this case, so, oh yeah. I should mark that as well. Okay. If the E has to be 3, this can only have 1 of those 2 as a buddy, so that actually forces this also to be a mine just because of the E, right? Yeah, certainly. Hold on. Okay. I might be, okay. Here, this. Now, let's go back to assuming this, because now we have more information that, like, oh, the E is a 3, so it definitely forces this. And that's going to kill that. And now this E is like, well, I need, oh, wait, no, it needs 3, which, oh, that means one of these, oh, wait, the B is 4, so this can't be, because it would force 2 more for the E, or it would force another one, which would make 4 for the E, which is not allowed. Which means, yeah, this B is just done for. So yes, indeed, it does force this. And since both of those can't be, it forces this as well. Then we have a choice between one of those 2. This B, okay. If this is a mine, it would kill, like, everything up here, because this E area would need everything around, like it couldn't grow anymore. And so it can't be that, which means you need this and also that. But in order for this to have 3, it can just do that, and then that's gone, this has 3, this has 4, that has 3, everything is actually fine. Okay. So that is a scenario. Wrong markings. Oh, I wonder, does this look familiar? Oh, furthermore, that's also not a mine because of flowers. Okay, so now let's say the B is 3. I get the feeling that this is going to lead to a contradiction somehow. Okay. So, if the E is 4. Oh. Yeah. 2 buddies on that one. Okay. Well, you got me. Wait. Huh? Wait, what? These numbers don't check out. Like, hold on. What? Oh, it could go either there or there. Wow, okay. That's awkward. Then what are the 2 safe squares? Oh, this can't be because of these 2. I didn't notice that. What? I messed up. Yeah, it's just one of these 2. Who knows which? And, okay, if that's a mine, then it forces that out. That could then be, and then, okay. What? Alright, so if this is a mine, it kills both of those, which would force that in, which isn't actually a problem. If this is a mine, it needs a buddy, which would kill that. Oh! One of these needs to be a mine. Either way would kill this square. Jeez, dude, that's crazy, dude. Alright. If this is a mine, it kills that. So you cannot have both of these be mines, that's the point. So that means that has to be a mine. Which now means that either all these 3 are or none of them are, but if it's all of these 3, that is allowed. Okay. That's a little bit terrifying, isn't it? Now what do you have to say for yourself? If this is a mine. Wait, no, if this is a mine, that's gone. That can't be one, and that has to be one, right? Okay, we're looking at that situation. Now, if this is a mine, that can't be, which is going to force that one to be, which means that one can't be. And then this is going to force that to happen, which is going to be all like this. And then... Oh. This guy needs a buddy. And then that forces that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then you... Yep. Okay. There we go. Am I... Well, I'm 6 by 6. Okay. Still got 15 minutes left in this recording. We're on Bridge Liar. Okay. So if that's a mine, then that can't be, and then the bridge violates. Okay. Wait. But that could have been a liar. Wait, hold on. If this is a mine, then bridge dictates that this must be a mine. This makes this have 2, which means it must be lying. And if it's lying, it also means this is a mine as well. And that means this is a mine. Oh, but then these can't both continue on this path because this has nowhere else to go but up here, but this also has nowhere else to go but there. So then both paths would converge to the same place, which they're not allowed to do. And that's why that's a mine, or not a mine. Yeah. Okay. This is to product. So that means if this is a mine, it can only go this way. That would just mean this is lying. Okay. If that's lying, then like, there we go. And I know one of these two has to be a mine, at least, because, right, even if this dude's lying, it would turn into a 0-1, which, yeah. Now in this case, this would have to go somewhere over there, but like, whatever, okay. We would need another chain to deal with this 2-2, because this would be honest now. So it would be a legit 2-2, which means since this is out of here, okay, well, there's a lot of possibilities, actually. This goes down here, then this could just go like that or something. Like, so, yeah, that's not that helpful. Let's say that this ain't it. Then that's not either. And then you have to have this and this. And then this. And now this has a root 2 on it, so it needs to have, well, okay, assuming it's honest. Ah, but it must be honest now. Because these two squares are gone, so it cannot be a 1. Because it only has one square distance 1 next to it available. So if this is honest, it's a 2, and it needs that to not be it, and it needs one of these two. Well, that would be gone, so that means this has to be here, which means this is lying. Yeah. Because it's a 3-2 specifically, so you need both of these as well. And this would have to go this way, and then, okay, they could continue onward in whatever way they want after that. But this is the consequences of that thing happening there. Alright. Second of all, this is a mine. These are, oh wait, not those. These. Alright, but no, not that. How could you do this to me? Okay. Now, otherwise, if this is a mine, then this dude's lying. So, like, we have that at least. Okay. Because, yeah, this has to go here. And if that is the case, and this 2-2's honest, so it needs, if this isn't one, then both of these have to be, so that's a mine, clearly. Hello. Oh, you know what else I should realize? Is that the fact that there's 2 mines in any one row forces all the other ones in that row to not be mines. Yeah, I should at least have that recorded. Okay, so now there's a mine here and a mine there in this circumstance. So these are gone, and this can only continue at least that far down, and this can only continue up there, right? So it cannot reach down to here. So in any case, these 3 are safe. Now, this is honest. It's a 2 deviation, and it already has one here. So that means you can't have another one there. Okay. Oh, and guess what that forces? This guy up here. Is this a 1 product? It's a 1-1. If this one's lying, then both of these are dead, which can't be the case. So you're not lying, and that means that's a mine. Okay. So, I gotta get all the other stuff that I could have concluded. That's actually all I get. Okay. Wait, what now? You're lying. Yeah. Alright. Now, this is one vanilla. Okay, but it could be lime. Could actually be a 2. Now I guess there's about 2 things that can happen here. Either this is a mine, forcing that not to be, which would force this like that. Oh, which would kill all that as well. Forcing this to lie, thereby making this guy honest, which kills all of that, which thereby forces this into that spot, which then covers that, thereby forcing this. I don't know why I did this in green, but whatever, it's chill. Alright. These are also gone. Alright. Yeah, alright. Now if that ain't it, then that has to be. And that means this can't be. And also, oh yeah, neither can that. Right, okay. Now, what does that mean? This has to be one of these two, okay. Oh, this has to continue this way and this has to continue. So you can't actually reach down here, thereby making this honest regardless. Okay, so that's just honest, and then there you go. Alright. This could go down that way. This could go like that. It could go like that. This could go either way here. This could go either way there, or this is gone. This could go up here to cover that, but also this could come down to get that. I don't know. Oh, it's just this because bridge. Yeah, okay. 3 vanilla, but it's a question mark. That's a one product. Oh, okay. And it's honest. Oh, that's... yeah. Which means... no, it doesn't... yes, it does mean that. Because there's no other chain that can connect to this. So that means this chain is the one that connected to it, which means this chain can't go up here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just erase all that. Because... okay. So this is just like one or the... wait a minute. Oh, this one already comes down, so that's gone, so that means that's in. Right, okay. Now that this is... ooh, okay. It doesn't have to be lying. I can say that much at least. Okay. For example, this could happen if these chains just went like that, right? Then you'd actually have 3 in there. And it's possible for that to happen. But I guess if that were to happen, like if this is honest, then that's here, this is lying, so that's gone. And then these are all mines, and then neither of these are lying. And also that means this is honest, which means that's a mine. And now this has to be lying, but if it's lying, then that's the mine. Okay. What did I say? I assumed that this was 3 was honest. That's what I did. Okay. Oh, the 3 being honest makes that... oh yeah. So we got that at least. And for similar reasons that. Okay. Because if this is lying, it would force that to be honest, but if it's honest, then those would have to be mines, and then that would make a mine a liar. And mines don't lie, they just kill you. They're very honest about the fact that they will kill you. Okay. What else we got? I think that's just it, right? Seems legit. Oh, okay. So one of these two is lying? Oh, hold up. Yeah, yeah, okay. Alright, so that's some stuff. Let's see what happens. Oh, I guess if that ain't it, that kills that too, though. Which means I know where the mine is. It's right there. Okay. Oh, and that's lion. And now... no, this just has to go there. Oh, that means... This has to be up here. Yeah, so this 3 has to be lying. Yeah. Because if we're honest, that would be a mine, but there's no way for this chain to connect now, and so, like, that just can't happen. Okay. Alright. So, what a system. Okay. That is a 1 product. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. That means this, and that means that, and that means this. Okay. Now you, what do you have to say for yourself? You're lying, so you need 1 more mine, so that one can't be a mine. Okay, there we go. 1 modulo, so it needs 1 more. This is a 2 area, but it's lying. So if that's a mine, that isn't. That gets 2 on the area, but it's lying, so it needs a 3rd. It can't have anything next to it, so it looks like this. But now this 1 modulo has 5 next to it, which is not allowed. So goodbye, hello, hello, and goodbye. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not solving this in 2 minutes. Whatever is coming up in my 6x6. Alright, okay, we're encrypted. We're a modulo. Okay. That's a 1 modulo. Oh, it's triplet. Oh, this might be fast, actually. If that's a mine, this is... It could be 0 still. It could. But can it be 2? Yes, it can be 2. What am I saying? We need at least 1 mine here, so this can't be a... Oh, well, obviously, because 1 of those has to be stupid. Okay. AE. E is this. Okay, so if E is... E cannot be... If E is 0, this needs to have at least 2 mines, and... Wait, okay. Wait, okay. Alright. That's... okay. Yeah, no, I'm not sure I can conclude anything from that. Wait, this isn't A vanilla. Oh, hey, this here, if A is 0, that violates triplet, so goodbye A being 0. If A is 1, that also violates triplet. Goodbye A being 1. And now that A is more than 1, it has to be the dark squares here, which means the E are the light squares. And that means this is... What? That's not allowed. Ah. So E cannot be 2. But if E is 1, then this 1 modulo, or would be supposed to be synced with that, but it would be desynced because there's only 2 available squares outside of the range of this one that's in range of this, but it needs to have 3 mines outside of the range of that one in order to like be on the same modulo pattern. So E actually has to be 0 in this case, forcing that to be a mine, thereby that is not. And now A has to be at least, well, okay, triplet says that has to be a mine. One of these 2 has to be, but that's all oh, but we get that. Okay, there we go. 0D. Ah, yes, okay. So that's interesting. Now D has to be 2 or 3, whichever one A isn't. Oh no, D could be 1 and A could be 2. Yeah, that's allowed. Okay. Okay, the C, since it's in the middle of the board, must be at least 3. Must be at least 3, because it's in the middle of the board. Okay, yeah, one of those two. Okay, what else we got? Oh, here, there's a mine there, obviously. And one more mine somewhere? Where could that be? Okay. If the D is 1, then that has to be that. Okay. D is 1. Then these are gone. Oh, D can't be 1. That means A and D switch out between 2 and 3. Okay. Which means C isn't 3. It has to be bigger than that. Okay. Okay. Like if this isn't 1... Oh. One of them has to be 3. And if this isn't 1, it would force both of them to be 2. So that's a mine. Alright. 0 modulo. So this is 1... well, it can't be 6. Because if it's 6, that would force all 3 of these to be. So this only has one more mine next to it, and it has to be in this row in particular to stop those from all being safe. Therefore, that cannot be. Therefore, D is 3. Therefore, D is 2. A is 3. C is therefore neither 2 nor 3. It's 4 or 5. Exactly one. Oh, but that has to be there, so that's gone. And now these force that to be a mine, and now there has to be at least one more here, but okay, whatever. We knew that already. This has to be a mine. This has to be a mine. Okay. C is now 4. This is safe because triplet. Oh, you can't have both of those be safe, so that can't be a mine. Alright, 0, 4. We already have it. Alright, got it. This does this, and then there we go. Okay, that only took me like 5 minutes, so I only went like 3 minutes over. It's not too bad. Alright, so we can start 7x7 next time? Alright. Things, no need to stall. Yes, indeed. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Wait out.